Ah, it was muted. Yeah, it was muted. Yep. What's going on? Alright, guys. 10 at 100. 8 spots left. 20 at 50. 19 spots left. We got more trivia waiting for the next dip. Let's get a dip going so we can get the trivia rolling. Bum 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 bum. Na 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 na. We were rolling and lost the stream. Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Bum 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 bum. Hey, hey. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Uh, 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 uh. Bum 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 bum. So I have trivia. So I have trivia. Yeah, that's right. We broke it, Gilmore. Uh, uh, uh. Bum 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 bum. Hey. 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 Big star. Big star. Bum 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 bum. 13. Okay, it's got a lot of listens. Uh uh uh. Bum bum bum. Bum. Bum bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Maddox was the man. Broke my heart when he went to Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. I'm an Atlanta guy, so opposite for me, Bob. Ooh. Ooh. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. 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 Gibson had 33 in 1 year. Shit. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Maddox wanted to stay in Chicago, but the management was so cheap back then that they had it. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Guys, who wants to come in for a dip here? Let's go, baby. Guys, I'm going to extend that 10 at 100 till 8. I'm going to extend this to 8. Come on, baby. Let's get it going, guys. It's been a little slow the past hour and a half. Bum, bum, bum. $55 All-American. It's a great set. Bum, bum, bum. Home. Oh. All right, guys. All right. Hold on. Hello.
Oh, hello. How are you today?
Pretty good. How are you? About to go eat some dinner. 5:30 was the last dip, so it's been a little slow.
What about Bowman?
Nobody's touched Bowman.
Don't tell me that.
What? You get to go home on time. You get to sleep.
Don't tell me that. It's 10. I don't want to hear that.
All right, well, go get in there. See what you can do.
Are you just eating me like that?
I'm gonna go eat dinner. I'm coming back.
Oh, you are?
I'm just eating dinner.
Oh, okay.
I got, made dinner, gotta eat it.
Hello there, everybody.
All right. $10 at 100. Where's that? Right here. Okay. Our next 10 at 100 for the Clemente has 8 spots left. The all-day set break bonus is filling up. Trivia as well has been filling up. Our next 20 at 50. 19 spots left. All right. 2025 Bowman. On sale today only for the hobby. $295 a personal. It will be $325 a personal tomorrow on release day. None of it has gone down yet. We do have a 12-box bounty on it. Trying to think in my head. Instead of a 12-box bounty, let's do a little 3-box bounty since we have the deal. So this is what we will cook up another So we'll do this for 3 boxes. I do have to go grab some water. So that would be 3 entries into the at 100 we have right now. We have a John Stockton out there for the next 150 plus dip. Yeah.
All right. Move that out of the way. I gotta tell Kristen to come in here. I gotta tell Kristen to bring a shoot when she comes in. So we may not be able to stay tonight to rip some Bowman. Oh. But we will make a little 3-box bounty, try to sell 3 boxes. And if we could close that 3-box bounty, maybe we'll run it back. Where are you going? So if we can close out some 3-box bounties on Bowman, that works too. But that's hobby. We also have the jumbo. We also have blasters. The set break bonus. The set break bonus will be live until the end of the show. If it's slow, we'll head out like a little before 10:30. If it's fast, if there's stuff going on, if we sell out a lot of Bowman, we may stay late. If we're getting into some set breaks, did we do the 69 set break? Did the 69 set break sell out? Looks like the 69 set break sold out. So 1969 Topps basketball is done. I see Bob sent a chat about 1955 Topps All-American, which has 31 spots left. 85 Topps USFL has 43 spots left. There's only 46 spots left in the 54 Topps Hockey, but that's a 60-spot break. High-grade 54 Topps Hockey. open anytime. Do you have yours?
My phone?
You have both, right?
No, I have one. Remember? We opened one.
Oh, you only have one?
Yeah.
I thought we saved it to get both. Oh no, yeah, we
You
opened
were
it.
like, open it, and I was like, okay.
Did we pull anything? No,
No.
right?
No, I didn't pull anything. I have to finish this battle.
All right, Lunala. It's Lunala time.
Okay. I believe in her.
What's up, Spelly? How are we? How's your day been going? You like this one? I like this one.
Ooh, nothing.
Oh, new card.
Yeah.
New card.
New card.
Okay.
New card.
Okay. It's a good pack. It's a good pack. Fill up the board there. Alright, is there a backwards pack here somewhere? I haven't been getting... Ooh.
Ooh.
I've been getting many backwards ones, though. Okay.
Hello?
Okay. Oh, nothing. An EX. That's pretty good. New card. Okay. Look at that wishy-washy. Okay.
Pissimian.
I'll take it all day. Two good packs.
Oh wow, I have like 3,000 something cards.
Now I have 92 cards in the set. I'm way more than you now.
I'll have to check.
Guys, I'm better than Kristen now.
We'll see. I just won my battle, so.
I have to do more battles.
Yeah, I want the Rayquaza.
I've been slacking on my Rayquaza battles. I'll be honest.
Okay, I have 104 out of 155 for Celestial Guardians.
Are the Cubbies playing tonight, Spelly? We're doing the. I feel like someone different asks every time we talk about it. We're opening. What's it called?
Pokemon,
Pocket TCG,
yeah,
right?
Pocket TCG
The
cards.
Pokemon Pocket TCG packs. Kristen and I are trying to collect them all. Trying to catch them all.
I did Soul Galeo, so it's Nala time.
Oh, we actually get the Yankees game?
I don't know. I'll just. You. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
No. It's
Oh.
not.
Did you have that bear?
I had all
Oh,
of them. Yeah, there's nothing new in that.
What are the trivia standings? Let me see. I would be inclined to say Jeff Spellman has the lead right now. 1, 2, 3.
Ooh, should I go for this Marowak? This Alolan Marowak?
I think Jeff Spellman has the lead right now.
Yeah.
Is it trivia time?
Yeah,
Is it trivia time?
okay, let's go here.
I've been doing trivia after purchase.
Okay.
We haven't had the depth since 5:30.
Makes sense. What are we going for? Not that, I assume. Where was it originally?
Oh, I think it was in the bottom. Yeah, it was that
Where was that card originally?
That card? I don't know. We've been sucking with these, so this is good. Alolan Marowak. Look at it.
You're just behind. You are just behind Spelly. There's a few people that are just behind Spelly by a point or two. Or by an answer or two. That is actually a sick card. You should trade that to me just because I picked it for you.
It's my first one. I can't.
That's what I'm saying. Give it to me.
No. No.
Here, you want me to take this out of your way?
If I got this baby child.
I think that one's so like mid. That I like.
Did you like this one? I like how cartoony it looks.
Which one? Oh yeah, that is cool.
And I got freaking this thing.
Oh wait, is this like the full art version of the Guzma I got?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Wishy Washy EX.
And the boy.
Damn, I've been getting some like pretty big hits.
Yeah, I have like 9 stars and 1 of those.
Because this is all my big hits right here.
I got this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have more of like the regular set than I do of anything else.
Because I have like this boy. I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then this boy. Tapu Fini.
Oh, wait.
Is your Dasher here?
My Dasher is here.
Your Wendy?
No, it wasn't Wendy. Not Wendy.
You didn't get Wendy?
Freaking mayonnaise on everything that I got.
Alright. Kristen doesn't like mayonnaise.
No, I hate mayonnaise. It's the worst condiment.
It is not the worst condiment.
To me,
Actually, when I went to college, my roommate, whose name was also Rob, his condiment of choice was mayo chup. On like everything,
ew.
like if you could put mayo chup on it, he was putting mayo chup on it.
Oh, okay. Been watching this Drew Gooden video.
Now we can't eat. Like, I feel like we open our packs and that's like the end of our excitement for the night. You know
I
what
know. I mean, we can keep battling.
You want to battle each other?
Yeah, we
I
can
bet I
battle
beat
each
you
other.
up.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
You might. I don't know. You might.
Like, honestly, but if that, like, think about it, if one of us goes in there with like fire and water, like one of us is obviously clearly done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me actually just like do my normal battles. I haven't even done the first one.
Battle. All but okay.
Like, I keep like doing this and then leaving every time. You know what? We're gonna ask one trivia question right now, but the next one is coming after the next dip. Trivia question from AI. That's what I'm looking up. It's giving me. Actually, you know what? Sports. I'm just gonna say sports trivia question from AI. Okay, that's too much work. Oh, that would be a good rip, Monty. That would be a good rip. 2013, right? 2013. 17 spots left. In a few of those older boxes we've opened recently, we've seen multiple autos, which has been nice too. That Bryce Harper box had multiple autos. Sam broke the 69 basketball. I'm going to say that the 69 basketball was broken around 4:45-ish today. That is going to be my estimate on the... Oh, did Sam reset the show again? I think he did, actually. I'm going to say it was right around 4:45 today Sam broke it. Oh. Wow, my guess, I was right there. Look at that. What happened to your chopsticks?
These ones are so cheap, they're just broke.
Hello.
Hello.
What, you're all set up.
Who?
You.
Me?
You're all set up.
Am I?
Got the food, the laptop.
I'm hanging out.
You can, slide out for like a half hour.
Okay.
No.
I only came here because you were over there and he wanted me to come sit here.
It's all good. I just finished dinner, so.
What do you want me to do? Tell Sam
She
to go do
she
something
didn't
else?
even come over here and give me good luck on my packs. They were terrible.
When do I ever give you good luck with the packs? They're always
Damn.
terrible.
No, mine were pretty good. They were like decent.
What?
Mine weren't.
So you didn't even give her a good luck on her pack.
No, he didn't.
What the hell, Rob?
I just
the
wonder.
hell?
I just wonder
What the
pick.
hell?
I just wonder picked her.
You like that? What the hell?
Marowak.
He did.
What's
the
up, Mike
hell?
Green? Or S10 is about to sit back down.
What the hell, he Barry?
What the hell? I like that. What the hell, Barry?
Did you see? It's a song. Have you heard it?
Have you been seeing the edits? Because sometimes the sports edits will pop up on your feed now.
Yeah.
Have you been seeing the ones where it's like the transitions from one player into another? I gotta
No.
find them and show it to you because they're kind of sick, and some of them are like super funny. They'll like make
No,
them
I've
like
just seen-
clown ones.
What the hell? What the hell?
What the
What
hell?
the hell?
What the hell? I had a
Oh yes,
pasta-
I completely got
I had a
distracted.
pasta kale
I
thing
completely
for
got
lunch.
distracted.
Pretty good. For dinner, I had like a tuna cucumber salad thing.
Oh.
Pretty good.
You like cucumber?
I do. It's bright and springy and tasty.
I don't like cucumber lemonade.
Well, who would?
You'd be surprised.
I don't like cucumber flavored drinks.
Yeah, cause it's just it's so strong.
Yeah, but like, I like cucumber.
They're fine, I guess. I don't-
They're fine.
yeah, I'm like I don't have anything against the
They
cucumber.
do their job.
Yeah, they get it done, I guess. What the hell?
What the hell?
Yeah.
Rob, am I going there? Or you going? Or where am I going?
No, you can see here.
You sure?
Yeah. There's my trivia question. Next trivia question is coming after a bit. But this trivia question: who are the only two players to win A, a league MVP, B, a World Series MVP, and C, an All-Star Game MVP? Two players. There you go. Baseball.
All right.
Not Mantle and Aaron.
Jackson and Mays. Judge and Otani.
No, that's a good guess actually. Eventually, probably.
All right, he said no one's right. DiMaggio and Mantle. Nope.
I will say these players were teammates at one point. These players were teammates at one point.
Trout and Otani.
Huh?
Trout and Otani.
No. Back in the day, they were teammates.
Back in the day.
This is just what the website's telling me.
Josh Hamilton and Mike Schmidt.
No.
Steven was so confident with
Yeah,
that one.
that was not the answer I had.
Is this the answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Mantle and Maris.
Not Mantle and Maris.
Griffey
not Griffey
Jr. and
Jr.
Johnson.
Randy Johnson.
Randy
These are all good
Jones.
guesses. I feel like these are all amazing guesses. Josh Hamilton and Mike Schmidt is very specific.
Stargell and Reggie. Hamilton lost the World Series twice. We may need a hint.
They were teammates. These two were teammates. They were teammates in the American League East. What is now the American League East. They were teammates for this team in the American League East.
You want to tell them the team? Too easy?
I mean, that would... I mean, these two are like... One of them is like probably the best player of all time for this team. You know what I mean?
You think so?
100%. No, actually, false, because there's probably two players you can put into that conversation for this team.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
you know what? This is...
I feel like if we say this, it'll be over.
Yeah. See, I feel like you wouldn't think of them as team. Like, you probably wouldn't think of these two as teammates, though. But they did play with each other for a few years. They played with each other for about 4 or 5 years. 4 or 5 seasons they played with each other on this team. I thought actually someone was going to get this. This is... I will also give this hint. These two names are names we see often on 1960s cards. And they played with each other in the 1960s. And we see these two names often on 1960 cards we give away. I'm sure people have collected their 50 cards, their late 50 cards, and their early 60 cards. They've collected these two. But they played with each other for about 5 years in the 1960s.
They were on the Orioles together.
Ooh. Now someone's got to get it. Now someone's got to get it. One of these guys is a Triple Crown winner, Esten.
Triple Crown. That's more than one crown. 3 of them. Stephen G gets it. That puts Stephen G 1 answer behind Spellman. Stephen G, that puts you 1 answer behind Spellman.
You know what? I wonder if that question is a little bit outdated.
Yeah.
Maybe there has been another duo that's done it since then. But, I don't know.
All right, guys. No more trivia until we get a dip. No problem. Yeah, you're 1 behind Spellman. All right, guys. Let's get some dips in, and we'll see if we can get some more trivia going. Ooh, Cavaliers are giving it to the Pacers. Pacers took game 1, but Cavaliers are staying strong in game 2. Bum, bum, bum. Na, na, na. Da, na, na, na. Na, 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 na. All right, guys, I got my next trivia picked out.
Tatis is huge.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Ben Rice is a big guy. Fernando Tatis looks like he's just as big, if not bigger.
The Knicks were incredible, dude. I can't believe they came back from that deficit.
Jalen Brunson, if they make it to the finals, he's gonna be the king of New York
Yeah.
for like the.
Him and Cat.
Oh
Cat
my
puts
God.
in the work, dude. It's insane.
He was great late game, Cat.
Yeah.
He's a dog. What an acquisition by the New York Knicks.
Dude, he's great.
That is insane. And now they're gonna get Giannis. He was seen in New York.
I would love to get a Giannis Knicks
He
jersey.
was seen in New York.
I mean, he could just be there for the game.
I know. You could probably see so many people in the city of New York.
I know, like he did unfollow the Bucks on Instagram.
I heard that.
He did
I heard
unfollow
that,
the Bucks
yeah.
on Instagram.
I heard that.
Just saying. I'm ready, bro. I'm so ready for Giannis to leave the Bucks. So ready, dude.
It could happen sooner than we.
It
think.
better happen next season, bro.
It's sad though. Like he did so much there.
He got them a ring. And you know what?
And, like he's probably one of the greatest Bucks of all time.
Oh, for sure.
You think he may be the greatest Buck of all time?
I
I mean,
mean,
Kareem played on the team. Oscar Robertson also.
you'd have to compare him side by side to Oscar and Kareem.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, did they win a championship in Milwaukee?
Let's see. Stats. I want basketball reference, right? Because this will show me.
I like the basketball reference.
Oscar Robertson averaged early in his career like 12 points, 15 points, but later in his career he was averaging like 30. So I might get some haters for this. I think Giannis actually has higher seasons than 30. I think he has higher points. I'm gonna pull it up real
Kareem
quick.
was a dog though.
Oh, we're gonna pull up Kareem next.
Lou Alcindor.
Okay, next. Lou Alcindor. He's not under that? Okay, maybe he's under Kareem.
No, he probably is on the Kareem. Yeah.
And then let's just pull up Giannis real quick. Okay, so Oscar Robinson, by the way, rings are important, right? Hall of Famer, 12-time All-Star, 1971 NBA champ, 6-time AST champ. What's AST?
Oh, you have to look that up.
No. All NBA. So he only got one
NBA
ring.
All-Star? All-Star champ?
So I'm reading this as he only had one ring,
Yeah.
71, right? Okay, see, look, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 6-time NBA champ. So Kareem is probably the best Buck.
The best.
The best. Like, Giannis only got them one ring. But
wait, Kareem is 6-time with the Bucks. He didn't win those with the Lakers.
oh, you know what? That's fair. I don't know. Bucks lost to the Celtics in the NBA 74 finals. Bucks swept the Bullets in 71. So Bucks so Kareem and Oscar both got one ring with the Bucks.
So they're all kind of like, they all kind of did their thing, you know? I will say this. I think the amount of science that goes behind the training.
Kareem was one ring with the Bucks and 5 with the Lakers. Got it. Thank you, Steven.
Like I also think about it like this. Giannis would have played the style of basketball Kareem played back in the day. But the style of basketball Giannis plays now for his size is a lot different than what Kareem did.
That's true.
So this is going into, like, I say this sometimes, the science behind the training. Is Giannis now an overall better basketball player because he averages Oscar Robertson stats? He's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sized. And he moves the floor.
Oscar Robertson was only in Milwaukee for 4 years in the beginning. And then he was in Cincinnati.
Yeah.
So I don't even count. You know what I mean? Oscar Robertson, really?
Yeah. Like,
Kareem was only in Milwaukee. Is this the beginning of his career? No, this is the end of his career.
but like Kareem won so much with the Lakers. Like, what if he stayed with the Bucks?
No, I'm sorry. This is the beginning of his
Probably
career.
would've won.
Oh wow, yeah. So yeah, look, even Kareem was only with the Bucks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
That's a decent amount
So-
of time, though, still.
Giannis has been with the Bucks, you know,
Yeah.
a decade, over a decade.
But this is what I'm saying. Like, he is Kareem size, but he does, like, Oscar Robertson things sometimes.
Yeah.
So, like, what is...
I'm gonna say Giannis is the best Buck. He's just there longer.
I'm going to actually kind of...
Led them to a ring.
I'm honestly going to agree with you.
I know we're gonna get the haters.
Honestly going to have to.
I'm gonna Giannis is the best Buck.
I think Kevin Durant too. Kevin Durant will never get the love he deserves. Do you appreciate Kevin Durant, S10?
I appreciate Giannis.
Well,
I hate Kevin
I
Durant.
appreciate Kevin Durant.
I hate him.
I just think he's like a great basketball player.
I do think he's a weird guy, though, to the side. I do think he does some weird stuff.
Dude, the alternate flaming accounts is wild.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit weird.
It's wild. I mean, I get it because you're a professional. You're trying to maintain an image. You know what? That his agent was probably like, "Yo, if you gotta talk shit, don't do it on your account, bro." Like,
I just think, like, why would you want to do it at all? Like, you're a professional athlete.
I agree. Well, so this is the thing: when you get paid big dollars to play a game for a living, you're gonna act like a child.
That's true.
You're gonna act like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, it probably takes an athlete a little longer to grow up.
Yeah.
I know, I grew up because of circumstance, but if I got to play a sport as a career, I'd be acting a fool. I already know.
You know who I don't see acting a fool too much in the sports
Ohtani?
world? These guys. These guys right here.
All right, I have a bonus from Leighton.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text you this card for when I leave, so you can show it off. But we're gonna do a 20 to 100, winner take all. We're gonna do a 20 to 100, winner take all, for this 69 Topps Pete Rose PSA 6. Just has to close by the end of your show, Rob. So I'm gonna put that on screen. $19.69 Topps Pete Rose. You got the picture?
Yes.
All right, guys. 1969 tops. Pete Rose at PSA 6. 20 at 100, guys.
Oh, it's Willie Mays' birthday. He would have been 94 today this time. He passed away last year.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah. Liberty. Liberty, liberty, liberty. All right, guys, let's get some trivia going. Let's get a dip. Let's go, baby.
Oh, I also heard the fan that fell off the railing at the Pirates game is in like stable condition now.
Oh, good.
So
I heard he was underage.
yes,
He was drinking.
20 years old or something.
Oh my god, dude.
19 or 20. Yeah. I know you're pretty. But I heard he was in stable condition last I saw, so it should be good. Hopefully. But it is scary.
Dude, yeah.
Definitely don't drink underage and then fall off the railing.
That's a lot of card savers. Do you plan on doing a lot of ripping tonight?
Yeah,
It's
I
a
do.
mountain.
Actually. I do actually. Once I sell out this bonus,
What are you waiting for? Sell it out. Go ahead.
20 at 100 just announced. No,
Yeah.
there you go.
There you go. That was my bonus. Where's your bonus? That was my bonus. Well, you just lost a viewer. Kareem had 4 inches on Giannis.
Oh, was he taller than Giannis?
Man,
Damn.
that's crazy. 4 inches, bro.
Yeah, that actually is a lot.
That's so tall, man.
That's a lot.
That's so tall. I think Giannis does a great job, though, of using his stature to his advantage.
I'm trying to think about like videos and pictures and stuff I've seen of Kareem and like trying to get a gauge of how wide he would be compared to Giannis, because Giannis is pretty thick now.
He did a great job of building muscle.
Yeah,
He did
I'm
a
trying to
great
like
job.
imagine Kareem. Yeah, you know.
He probably had a bigger wingspan than Giannis too, right?
Yeah, like Kareem like probably would like engulf him.
Ba-dum-bum-ba, ba-dum-bum-ba.
Because I feel like Kareem wasn't skinny. Like, does it tell us his weight?
Who?
These guys on this thing? Wait, hit the more bio.
What?
Hit the more bio. Yeah.
Giannis is 242 pounds.
And then Kareem.
He is 6'11". Shoots with his right hand. Kareem was 7'2" and 225 pounds.
He was kind of skinny.
Yeah, Giannis had more muscle on him.
I don't know. That would be a matchup I would love to see.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
That would be a matchup I would love to see. You think they list Giannis shorter than he actually is? Kevin Durant's listed as 6'9", but he's a true 7-footer. So they say.
Why would they take like 3 or 4 inches off Kevin Durant?
Because when he came into the league, if he was marked down as a 7-footer, he would have had to play the center position. But he's not like a center. Like, he can play kind of the point and like shoot and like move the ball a little bit. So they always mark him down as 6'9", so he can play like the forwards positions.
What?
Yeah. True
That's a
fact.
thing?
True fact.
Wait, so like if you're a certain height, you can't play a certain position?
Well, no, I don't think it's just.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
think
okay.
it's just like, because he. But let's say like when he was young,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, you were marked down as 7 foot. You're playing center position. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I think he wanted to avoid that whole thing. So the
okay.
story kind of goes. They
That he-
mark him down as 6'9",
6'9".
but when you
Okay.
see him in pictures next to like Anthony Davis,
Yeah.
and they say Anthony Davis is a 7-footer.
Yeah.
KD is just as tall as Anthony. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. I gotcha. If you remember Mark Eaton, he was 7'4" with a 9-foot wingspan. Kareem was a beast. I think Kareem would take Giannis to school.
No, yeah, I think it would be a great matchup. Like, yeah, I don't know though.
He
Like,
couldn't jump 3 inches off the ground, but he didn't have to.
Kareem had a lot of like finesse in his game. That little hook shot and stuff.
I'm doing math. Hold on.
Yeah, Kareem was kind of a bully too.
I don't know. Giannis looks way more consistent.
Kareem was kind of a bully.
Kareem had a crazy season in 71, though. But Giannis looks more consistent. We'll have to see how Giannis continues to develop.
He's still pretty decently young.
He actually just gets better every year.
What is he, like 34, Giannis?
Giannis? Why doesn't it say? 94. He's 31.
He's 31.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're going to see some.
I'm saying he's literally, if you look at his stats, he gets better every year. So
Until he's like,
he's gonna just keep developing.
bust his knee.
Stop! Why would you say that?
Hopefully not, but.
No, don't even talk that into existence.
The amount of times I've heard you say, like, until Paul Skeens get Tommy John.
I don't care about Paul Skeens. You don't care about Paul Skeens. You know
That's
who
true,
cares
we
about
do care
Giannis?
about Giannis.
I care
We
about
do
Giannis.
care about Giannis, that's true. We don't really care.
The only way to defend Shaq in his prime was to foul him. Fouling is a very strong tactic in professional sports.
The Hack Shack. That was the thing, right?
Hack Shaq? So, yeah. Fouling, very important in soccer. I've been learning more and more about soccer.
Yeah, we asked a few soccer trivia questions today. Did you know the first team ever to win the World Cup was Uruguay?
Really?
Because I know that now.
I would have loved to see Prime Shaq versus Prime Arvidas Sabonis. That would be epic.
Is that DeMontis' dad?
Probably, right?
Right? Yeah, it's got to be DeMontis' dad.
You know, one of my favorite players, Manu Ginobili.
You told me that.
What an absolute monster of a man. Do you know Manu? Like, have you seen his stats? Like,
Oh yeah.
he's incredible.
Yeah, he just
An unsung
he
hero.
played with one of the most underrated NBA players of all time,
Yeah.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, he is underrated, actually.
Tim Duncan was a monster, like an actual beat. Like he was really good.
Look at this. Hall of Famer, 2-time All-Star,
2-time All-NBA.
4-time NBA champ. Like,
Yeah, I think Tim won one without Manu. So Tim is a 5-time NBA champ, and he won one without Manu. That's it. Like 4 came with Manu. So like,
he's also, I'm surprised it isn't listed here. He's also a gold medalist.
is he?
In the Olympics.
Oh yeah, should be listed there. Damn, 2007, 2008, 6 man. What up, Manu?
I'm telling you, dude, I love Manu. Manu reminds me of Peyton Pritchard. You know,
Yeah,
one of those
yeah.
guys that just did his job, but he did it well.
Type sheet.
Olympics. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he got a medal, dude.
No, wait, Argentina? Is he
Look.
an Argentinian guy?
Yeah, look, Manu Ginobili stamped his legacy as not just a future 4-time NBA champion, but an all-time great international player by leading his country to a shocking gold medal. and putting the USA on notice.
Oh yes, he was part of that team. Yeah. Oh, wasn't he hurt when they won that? I'm pretty sure he was hurt.
No, he had a buzzer beater. Look.
No, I'm saying I thought he got hurt against the U.S. Because I remember watching the documentary. I'm pretty sure he got hurt against the U.S. in that series.
Really?
So would they not count it if he didn't play in the championship game?
No, you still, if you get your medal.
Because he's on the team.
No, yeah, look, it's right here. 2004 Olympic gold medal.
Yeah.
I guess Basketball Reference doesn't care about Olympic medals.
No, they have them for certain people, I think.
Just not Manu.
But he did get hurt against the U.S. that year.
Oh, all his nicknames. Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan Ginobili.
Obi-Wan Ginobili.
That's actually a great one.
That is fantastic.
You know what? I'm going to get you a custom Spurs jersey. Obi-Wan Ginobili.
Dude, that would be sick. My friends, we got great bonuses on the table.
What's funny about the Spurs?
And we have a bunch of trivia lined up. We're going to fire off 3 trivia questions when we get our next dip. We want to rip, baby.
Wemby Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
Stephon Castle Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
They have like a somewhat % chance in the lottery at getting the first pick
Really?
for like Cooper Flag.
Oh, well, they're actually, it's going to go up if they lose a lot, right?
No, for this year, like Cooper Flag, like.
No, I'm
Yeah.
saying,
But
like.
the season's over. Season's over.
Oh, you're right,
They're not
dude.
playing.
No, you're right.
I don't know when the lottery happens.
Yeah.
I don't know if it happened already.
Dude, if they hit Cooper.
But they have a chance, like, at this first, like, this number 1 pick, and their last 2 rookies have won Rookie of the Year.
If they hit Cooper, that would be that would no.
It
Like
was-
if they don't win, like
It's literally like the whole Penny Hardaway Shaquille O'Neal situation again. With
Yeah.
The freaking ping pong balls. Like,
Yeah.
if the Spurs ping pong ball somehow, like,
yeah.
ends up first.
Is Wemby hurt?
Going into next season, I'm not sure what, like, the projection is.
I hope he's. What is he? Wemby injury. Victor Wembanyama is out for the rest of the season. We already knew that.
Yeah.
NBA season due to deep vein thrombosis.
Basically a blood clot. That's what it
Blood
is.
clot.
Yeah.
Says he's progressed to lifting weights.
Oh, so he'll be back.
Addressed the media on Sunday. This was April. He declined to delve into specifics. I'm not going to expand on my medical record. I'm over this problem, he said. And he's already begun light weightlifting
He's lifting weights, yeah.
and on-court practice. Oh,
He's back.
he's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those early Spurs teams were great. Aside from Tim Duncan, David Robinson, they had Ginobili, Parker, and Robert Horry, who was clutch. They also had a certain guy named Kawhi join the team later. Kawhi was a Spur?
The Claw was a.
Oh my
beast.
god, dude. Yeah.
He won. I think he won a Final MVP or maybe 2 with the Spurs.
Shit.
Yeah. No. He won a Finals MVP with the Spurs, and he won the Finals MVP when he played for the Raptors. That's what happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bum 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 bum. All right. Dude, Padres up 2-0. Come on, Yanks. Rob, 2-0 Padres. 2-0 Padres. We'll have to see how the rest of the game goes. Yanks need to score. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bow. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bow. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bow. Ba-dum bum ba-dum bow. Bow, 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 bow. Hassan predicts MLB mega deals. Who will be the next to get 100 million? 300 million? 600 million? I'm hoping the same thing doesn't happen to Wemby that happened to Chris Bosh. With Chris, the blood clots kept coming back. We have more technology now, though, right? Like, they can
Maybe catch something that they
do something. Yeah, like, I don't know. Can't you do something preventative? Like, didn't the Spurs specifically say when they drafted him, like, we got a whole medical team just for Wemby? Oh, I mean, he does all this. Wemby does all this. Healthy weight, staying active, avoiding smoking, staying hydrated. There's no way. Like, unless it comes out that Wemby's like a chain smoker, he's doing all that. You know what I mean?
Kevin Durant's a smoker. I think that's like a thing he's like talked about before. Smokes a little bit of weed and stuff.
Oh, I think he has, yeah. He was working on a, like, edible thing or something.
Really?
I thought he was. Or maybe he just...
I think it is legal in the NBA. They don't test for it.
Maybe he has it on weed strain or something. Kevin Durant says everybody does cannabis in the NBA. Because we needed you to say that, Kevin.
Come on, Kevin. You're ratting everybody out, Kevin.
Oh my God, I'm not.
What is going on there? What is going on there?
That's crazy.
That's pretty scary, actually. But he's a young guy, Russ. He's a young.
Russ is in the medical field.
No, I know.
He would know.
I would know. I would know nothing about that, honestly. Like what the extra stuff that could come like with, like if that comes back like a second or third time or
Right.
multiple times. Because I know like with my seizures,
Right.
they say if it happens a lot, not good.
Right.
So I could assume something like that,
Right.
not good if it happens multiple times.
Right.
So like, if he does play and it happens a few more times, is that like the end of his career type of thing? Yeah, no. The youth doesn't mean anything? Okay, yeah, so. Yeah. It's kind of like what I'm talking about with the seizures. If it just happens multiple times, definitely not a
Not
good
good.
thing. Yeah. That's kind of sad. Oh, the best hitter on the planet.
Aaron Judge.
He's the best hitter on the planet.
Oh my was anyone on base or was it just Judge? Was anyone on base?
No. Solo home run.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Oh, captain, my captain.
They're on the board. They're on the board. He's not the leadoff, right?
No, I think he's second. I want to say he bats most of the time.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Dude, Judge has been on fire
Come on,
this
baby.
season, man.
Come on, baby. It's the best hitter in baseball. God, he's sexy. God.
Oh, man.
That's probably out in about one stadium in the MLB. Only Yankee Stadium. But that's all right. You know, it counts.
They're probably like, yeah, we're going to need to do that like 3 more times.
Yeah. Well, the Padres are a freaking good team. They're playing good baseball. You gotta play your best baseball against the Padres right now to beat them. So that's a good start. Good pitch. Wow. Wow. Good pitch. That's crazy. That's a good spot. Good swing.
I can't believe they,
The ball is just not carrying on a night like tonight.
I can't believe they walked him.
That's some strength right there. The ball is not carrying on a night like tonight. That's some strength right there, bringing that ball to the opposite field. Manny Machado's glove is kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie.
The green glove,
Yeah,
you don't like
it's
it?
kind of ugly. I'm not gonna lie.
I kind of like it.
You know what? It's a cool color.
It's green and
I don't
silver,
know if I
like the Jets.
I don't know if I like the silver. That's the
Okay.
thing. I was gonna say the silver's throwing it off for me.
Yo, if Manny Machado said I'm a Jets fan, I'd be like, I believe you.
But he is a platinum glover, so you know what?
Yeah,
I'm not a
he needs
I'm
the
not
silver.
a platinum glover.
Yeah.
You know what? He is. So
He needs the silver. He needs you to know.
He needs. Yeah. You know what? I'm not a platinum glover.
Yeah. All right, Yanks. Someone on base. Let's go. Get him home.
Good hit, J-Dom. Get through.
Ooh, we take those.
Oh, got
Oh.
him. Got him.
Oh, go!
Was that in the dugout? Come on, baby.
Let's go! That's what I'm talking about, bro. Let's go, J-Dom.
Kristen. Come on. Bellinger is fast. That's probably a bad throw all the way through.
That was definitely a bad throw.
That's a
Look
bad,
at that, yeah.
That's a bad throw all the way through. I don't know though. Tatis does have a good arm. I guess you test it. Just a bad throw, really.
What are we talking about?
I think he's asking if he was on second when the ball went into the dugout, so if that means he gets third base, or if he wasn't at second yet, he'll just stay, like. So if he touched second base and then the ball went into the dugout,
He gets third.
Gets third.
He looks fine either way. He's like, eh.
So watch, see. Like, you know, he didn't run, so obviously the ball's
Oh,
in the dugout
yeah.
and he's there. So
Yeah, so J-Dom needs to...
I don't even think if he touched second base. If J-Dom was even running and near second base, I think he would have allowed him to go to third type of thing.
Yeah, he looked pretty comfortable. He was like, I did my job.
he was like, well, he wasn't expecting to throw like that all the way through. Bellinger was at the bag when the ball... Yeah, like... And Machado didn't really move either.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Whoa. I know they throw those pitches on purpose.
He's Italian! You can't throw him!
I know they do it on purpose, but still, like... Hey, yo.
That's the New Jersey kid right there. Come on. That's a good pitch off that first pitch. That's an amazing pitch off of that first pitch. You know what? Surprised he didn't swing. Not gonna lie. But I actually am not surprised he took it because it was a great pitch. That's another great pitch off of that second pitch. Yeah, this might be a strikeout here. He's got them all sequenced up now.
It's 2-2.
Yeah.
I blinked and it's 2-2.
That's the thing.
Like,
He just did it so well. Like, he threw that pitch up and in. He threw the slider. He threw the slider again. Like, he's doing a good job this at bat now.
you see the little Martian on his on his hand?
That's a miss, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's cool.
That's cool,
That's
yeah. Okay. You got it 3-2. Maybe not. Maybe he may have to test him with a fastball here or another slider. Might be a slider. Yeah, he tested him.
Oh no!
He tested him.
Oh, dude.
I was not expecting a fastball there. But I think Volpe kind of was, actually.
He was ready for it.
I think
He was
Volpe
ready
actually
for it.
was, yeah.
He just needed a little more power. That was gone. All right. 2 outs. Can we get Dominguez home? Can we get Dominguez home?
Michael King's got a wacky, like, across the way delivery with the way he, like, see the way he lands compared to where he's set. Like, look at his back foot and then look at the way his front foot lands and see how crossed over he is, S10. Watch. And see that? See how he's not lined up when he lands?
Yeah.
They say that's his main way of
Of
creating
pitching?
velocity
Oh, wow.
is crossing his leg like that
That's interesting.
and then like coming over and like really rotating into his hip. So then now watch his left hip. You can't really see it from the back; it's hard. But when he comes through, watch this.
His right hip,
Like,
he will rotate all
like
the way
watch
through.
that. It's insane the way he can do it so well. And then he comes
All the-
across like that all the way. Boom! It's.
Ah.
So like when he was a Yankee before. And when he was on the Yankees, they like always like teamed with that kind of delivery. And then when he went to the Padres, they kind of figured it out fully. But that cross the way, like kind of cross it over, rotate through the hip, come kind of like 3/4.
Yeah.
He just whips and he figured it out in San Diego, like fully figured it out.
Yeah.
Because they were tinkering with it in New York, and he's been pretty good. And now he's going to be a free agent again. This guy, and he's been really good for the Padres.
He can go anywhere.
They asked him right before the series started, hey, like, what are your thoughts about maybe coming back? Like, he was like, listen, I'm just trying to pitch, like, whatever. Like, he was like, I would 100% be open to it, but I'm trying to have, at the end of the day, like, I want all 30 teams calling me, you know what I mean? Like, so it was a good answer, very PR answer.
Yeah.
But he's been pretty good since he went to the Padres. I would love to have him back. And he figured out that whole, like, crazy delivery.
You can't have every player. Can't have every player.
I know, but he wouldn't cost, like...
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. Good luck.
He's out.
Do your thing. I feel like we don't have a lot of entries in that Hank Aaron.
Okay.
I would maybe do some, like, double entry stuff.
Okay.
But, like, do your thing. Good luck, King.
Oh, it's over here.
Set breaks. Let's take a look. This is really the one, right? All right, so there's 31 spots left. There's a 31 spot bounty on the 55 All American Football Set Break. First and second get a briefcase. Third through fifth get a vintage card. So that bounty is live. The Set Break has 31 spots left still on the site. And from this point on in the show, however long we're staying on tonight, should be around like 10:30. 10:45 like usual. We will do double entries into the set break bonus. So 4 spots purchased would be 8 spots into the set break bonus. 8 spots purchased would be 16 spots, so on and so forth. So there's 31 spots left. If we close out that set break tonight, we can rip the set break. We do have the highlights. So, yeah. I've got a where are they now Yankees related question for you since retirement, whatever in the hell happened to Jabba Chamberlain. Ooh. That's a good question. I would say Mr. Chamberlain is a hunter. He saved up his money. He went and bought a farm and he hunts, and he fishes, and he takes care of his farm. And he's got a few cows and some goats and some chickens and stuff. And that's where he's at right now. That would be my guess. Maybe a horse. Yeah. He just seems like that type of guy. I don't know. Or no, I couldn't see him being like a suburbs type of dad. Like he's on a farm somewhere. Imagine he's like jacked now, Chris Brown. He lost all the weight. Because he was a pretty big guy. He like lost all the weight and like he's just like extremely jacked. Again, these 2025 Bowman Baseball hobby boxes are only discounted at $295. Only for today. They will be at $325 tomorrow and so on and so forth for the 2025 Bowman. But for the hobby, $295 a personal today and today only. There's a 3-box bounty. First place gets a briefcase. Second place and third place get a vintage card. If we close out that bounty, those will be the first things we rip tomorrow on release day. It is release day tomorrow. I don't know. Sabathia was pretty, yeah. Sabathia was actually pretty huge. I didn't really remember how big CeCe was until he got into the hall, and then I started watching like some videos. I was like, yeah, he was a big guy. He was a big guy, CeCe. And he was an angry motherfucker. He was an angry motherfucker. Yeah, I was gonna say, especially in the later years. I mean, he was also like, he was kind of in. I guess he kind of played till he was pretty old too. So he was getting old. older than most towards the end of his career, I'd say. David Wallace. Yeah. Yeah, Ruth was definitely not in the most insane shape ever. That's always been one thing I find so interesting about Babe Ruth is the way he kind of is or was built as a professional baseball player and how good he was with like, you know, the way he looked. It's kind of interesting, but just extremely talented. The training is extremely different. Even when I was like going through baseball at like a younger age and all through high school and like college, it it changed like a really a lot since like ever since I started and then I got later into my high school years, especially like how to take care of your body, like your arm and your shoulder, your your elbow, keeping your body healthy day to day, getting stronger day to day, making your swing better, making your mechanics better, how to throw the ball harder. It like everything changed. And it changed really quickly too, but it is a lot different. Even like the way I lift, the way I started to lift was just like it just isn't even normal lifting. Like it's not even like just going to the gym and bench press or squat or deadlift and or you know bicep curl. It's just the lifting was even crazy different. And on the MLB level, I can't even imagine what they're like, what what they're doing, or they know so much about it now. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I was when I pitched in high school, like I spent so much time, especially like sophomore, junior, later into my sophomore year, my junior and my senior year especially. I spent so much time with like weighted ball training, band training, medicine balls, getting in the gym and doing like getting my legs stronger with these like different lifts and jumping around and doing like backward sprints and lunges and broad jump. It was insane. Like having a whole routine with the weighted ball and the bands and stuff. And when I was even like going into high school, I had no idea. Like I didn't even know that was a thing. It was really just starting up when I was going into high school. All right, the Cavs gonna take game 2 here. Got the Cavs game on now. Turn the Yankees game off for a little bit, but it will be back on. This Cavs game is in the third quarter, so there's time. Hey, I'm really annoyed in my high school. I'm trying to think. One of the first things I did when I went to college, I became a pitcher, like a pitcher only. I hadn't like just pitched before in my career. I hit and pitched like when I was like really young and then young high school, whatever. But in college, I started to just pitch. We were doing these pitcher lifts. Our coach had us do push-ups, but you push down, you slide this hand up. So now you're like all the way down pretty much on one hand, and now you got to push up again like this and end up with and slide this hand all the way back down. Like now you're like this. Push down, slide this hand up while you're pushing down. I was like, what is going on here? I was like, I've never seen stuff like this before, but it's like all proven stuff now to help, keep your body in shape to throw a ball harder. So we did it. I was like, this is kind of insane. This is pretty hard. But like, it's all like this crazy lift stuff that's proven to like help your body stay in shape to throw the ball harder, longer. No, I for a second I looked at it because there's videos and stuff too that you can obviously look up to see how to do it. And I remember we were like, me and a few of the kids were like watching the video, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's gonna be hard. I tried, I attempted. I was able to do like maybe two or three. Maybe a couple more. Not even. Maybe two. I'm gonna go like 2, 3. Maybe pushing it. If I did a couple more, it might have been in like a different set. I might have only been able to do like 2 at a time. It was hard. But you get used to this stuff, I guess. But it's like, it's way different. I honestly and that's the thing. Like that's why I think it's probably even way different on the professional level, because the professional guys and the trainers and the doctors that these teams have, they probably know so much more than the guys that are on the high school or college level. Not that they, don't know anything. I think my high school coach was amazing, and my trainers were amazing, and my college coaches were great as well. But like the access you have when you're on the professional level like this, they probably know so much. Yeah, I don't like weigh. I didn't weigh too much then. I still don't like weigh it. I still don't probably weigh too much more even now. But I was pretty skinny. I was trying to put on weight most of the time. I'm trying to think. What was I like listed as in most of the stuff? Then I could probably find it somewhere on something. So as a freshman, I was 5'11", 175 pounds. I was probably like the same coming out of high school too, around the same coming out of high school. Height definitely the same. I haven't like changed much. Weight maybe a little bit fluctuated. So pretty much the same, Chris. I'm trying to decide. I like looking back on it. I think high school baseball was like the most fun. 100%. That was like where it's at. Oh, you finally decided to show up again?
I could tell you where I was. I'm
No.
sure you already know.
No.
I was having a safety
No,
meeting.
you were telling me that we can't get strawberry milkshakes. That's where you were.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
I am. You may feel bad. I know you wanted one all day. You should have just gotten me one earlier when I went to Wendy. But they put both of my chicken sandies, both of them, Wob, had mayo on it.
Do you say no mayo?
Yes. And I was like,
Well, clearly you're not being stern enough when you say no mayo.
yeah, clearly me.
You have to be like, you have to be like, listen, motherfucker.
I have to be like,
I don't
hey,
want-
you in the back, no mayo.
Is that mayo? Do I see mayo in your hands right now?
Like, I don't, because I checked the receipt. I was like, did I not put it? Because they put mayo on both of the chicken sandwiches. I was like, did I not say it? So I looked at the receipt, and yeah, it says no mayo, add ketchup. and then they just mix the two of them together. Like, why would I want that? Excuse me. Why would I want that?
I started to get shoulder issues later into my like pitching when I started pitching more. It was a lot on my shoulder. So oh, wait, we can do that?
Yeah.
I thought you could only like oh, I never realized that. I feel like I've never seen it like this before.
Really? It comes up every time. Oh, Apple Watch must be locked.
You have to put the Apple Watch near the thing.
I don't have to, but when I do, because I have my Apple ecosystem.
I remember when we were seniors, Chris, one of my good friends, like I've known him
We weren't seniors.
my whole life. Well, I've known him my whole life. Kindergarten, went to elementary school, middle school, high school. He played like rec baseball when we were young, like little league and stuff. He played a little bit of like the senior league when we were in middle school on the rec league teams. But then he stopped, and he was never like a serious baseball player, and he was a smaller kid, but he was an athlete, like pure athlete. Could just like go out and be pretty all right at most sports. And senior year, high school, comes back. he goes to our coach. He goes to our varsity coach. He goes, "Coach, if I come back and play, like, would you take me on the team?" But he said to the coach, like, I'm like on the varsity team. And he didn't tell him like I want to play or anything. He just said like, I kind of just want to be on the team, and I can offer you speed, steal a couple bags, and I can offer you a lefty bat in the line when you need me. So our coach is pretty much like, you know what? He's on the team. So he had that talk. He was on the team. He chilled with us the whole year. He chilled with us on the bench, and he to this day says like he has no regrets. It was like one of the best decisions he's ever made to like come and play baseball this year and pretty much do nothing. But he played like here and there. Like he was definitely in the games here and there, and like ran and stole some bases. He was very fast, and like obviously we had our senior day and we had a few games where he played 100%. But like all he wanted to do was come and just like hang out. That's what he was on the team for. Well, he was a football player mainly, so he had his football stuff like. But he like came on the team. That's all he was there for, to hang out, good vibes. You know, give a couple people a high five, and
That's so funny.
it was and he loved it. So.
Oh my God, you know who I'm gonna see tonight?
Skin.
Yeah, he's gonna be at my house.
You act like it's like.
What?
You're like, I'm gonna see you tonight. Skin. Like, yeah, you see him all the time.
Yeah.
You wake up and you see Skin.
No, I don't. He got yelled at this morning because
Was he in jail?
No, my mom didn't want to put him in jail because he would be in there for too long. So when I came downstairs, he was like sitting on the chair looking really sad. So I texted her and I was like, "Why were you yelling at him this morning?" And she was like, he was like chewing on the couch. So he might be in jail when I get home. I don't know.
Ooh. Are you a lefty thrower, Chris? So I assume you're a lefty thrower.
I am, yes.
Well, yeah, this Chris is a lefty. I do know that. Yeah.
I am. I do be chucking with the left hand.
I'm a righty.
I know that. You won't be getting any scholarships for being left-handed. What?
I don't want a scholarship for being left-handed.
Well, you won't be getting one.
You won't get one either. How about that?
You're right, because I applied and I didn't get it.
How about that?
Don't be nasty.
Throw left-handed, bat right-handed. I wish I threw lefty, but I don't know. I wish batting like switch hitting would have been cool. I was a big walk guy. Loved to take a walk, especially when like kid can like throw a strike. Card LA Dodgers 51. Which card?
What? $51.
Could you not do that right now?
What? What did I do?
Christian, stop it.
I'm not doing anything.
Just stop it.
I didn't do anything.
Do we even have a Dodgers card?
What's card 51?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Dodger card 51.
Yeah, buddy.
I have this Dodgers card.
Who's that?
Jackie.
I know.
I was gonna say, you definitely know who this is.
I do know Mr. Jack Roosevelt, yes.
I have this Dodgers card.
Is that 51?
No, this is card number 8. This is
Oh,
not the
it's
right
card
one.
number
This is not the right one.
I don't know.
No, I'm so good. Which card? For Guy Dodgers 51.
Let's Google.
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Oh, Guy Dodgers. Alex Vesia.
Vesia? Oh my god, he's like the same age. Well, he's older than me by a couple months.
Damn, you're old.
You knew that. What?
Alex Vesia?
Damn, you're old.
Christian,
Robert.
pull out that Alex Vesia card. I actually would
I don't
definitely. We
have
definitely
it.
don't have an Alex Vesia card.
Why would I have this card?
But that is the 51 on the Dodgers.
Take a look and see what's in Mac OS 15. Let's see. I don't know.
No, seriously. No, be serious.
Did you mute the mic?
No.
Oh. Ooh, use iPhone from your Mac. Ooh, I can use my phone on my computer.
Have you never been able to do that?
No, it's new for this. Like, look. Like, you can mirror your iPhone on your laptop and stuff, but it's like you can do this on the computer. Like, actually use the phone.
I've never seen that before.
Because it's new. Have you updated your laptop?
I haven't been in my laptop in like months.
Yeah, I know. That's this update just came out, I think, like last week. I've been like not doing it. Don't miss a beat. When you get a notification on the iPhone, click it on your Mac to open iPhone mirroring and go straight to the app. Oh wow. Ooh. Quickly lay out your workspace. Wow, this is going to be amazing for my workflow.
I'm not.
No, you have to come
No,
and
I'm
sit
not-
next to me.
I'm not doing it.
You have to
I'm
sit
not doing
next
it
to
tonight.
me.
I'm not doing it. I'm done.
You have to sit next to me.
Okay.
Rob, you have to sit next to me. Okay, not bad considering. Ooh, free. Ooh, free. Any big hits tonight, Wob?
Alex Vesia is jersey number 51. Big hits tonight. I haven't gotten into anything yet. We were thinking about staying late for some Bowman, but none of the Bowman has gone today. So I think we're most likely just going to get into most of it tomorrow. Blasters, Hobby, Jumbo. Kristen singing.
Because this song is like stuck in my head.
Kristen, sing for us.
No, I'm absolutely not.
Meow,
doing that.
meow, meow, meow.
Oh, I'll sing that.
Yeah.
We have meow, 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 meow.
Crosby was singing that like
Meow, meow,
he was
meow,
singing.
meow.
I don't even know where it was. It had to be at Philly.
Yeah.
He was doing that.
Do you think they're friends across teams? Or they don't talk to anybody on another team?
No, there's definitely friends because like I know that like a lot of the guys played on Team USA this past.
Yeah, I would move too. He just like literally squatted in front of me.
This like so like the guys that obviously play on like Team USA together are probably boys and stuff. And then there's probably the guys that are in the league that are like there's probably like 5 guys from France or whatever, you know what I mean? So they're
From France. I won't say it.
me and PC. We need Kristen to get with PCA.
Why?
We like need a picture of PCA and Kristen.
Why would you need that?
That is needed. You know, no way.
What?
Okay, Kristen and I, we go Leighton. It has to happen. We have to go to the National in Chicago. We'll go for a day. Go, get a hotel, right? We'll drive. It won't even be that bad. We'll drive. 2 days. We'll drive, get there the day before.
Okay.
Say the first night in the hotel. It'll be the first day of the National.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go to the first day of the National for a little bit. There will be a Cubs game that day. I don't even know if this is even a thing. There will be a Cubs game that day at home.
Okay.
We go to the Cubs game. We get field level access. How we're getting this, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Spelly, if you got any connections, you let me know. Tommy O, you let me know. But field level access, first
Okay.
day of the National.
Mm-hmm.
Go, picture with PCA, autograph signed baseball for Kristen. Inscribed,
Why for me?
inscribed, we love Kristen, PCA.
Why?
We get the ball, whatever, we encase the ball up. Stay the second night in the hotel, drive back. We're back in New Jersey to work. Not the day after, but the day after that. We're back in New Jersey to work while everybody's away at the National. And
Okay. And
there you go.
and that's it. We just have this ball. We pull off this heist.
But that's what we're doing. I'm gonna pitch it to Leighton. The whole story exactly like that. He's gonna he's gonna love it. I mean, I can't see how he wouldn't. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't think he.
Anyways.
Yeah, what's the worst he can say? No. He won't be saying no.
All right, who's going to be the first person to take down Bowman? Who's going to be the first person to take down some Bowman? We got double entries on the 55 All-American spot. Bowman Hobby is discounted for today and today only. $295 a personal, 3-box bounty, a briefcase, 2 vintage cards. I got the 2 vintage cards picked out here to my right. I got a box right here. From now until 10:15, we got an hour. Each box will come with a briefcase. If we sell out 6 boxes, That means 6 boxes come with a briefcase until 10:15. We could run the bonus back a second time, or the bounty back a second time. I want to start off tomorrow's show with some 2025 Bowman. 1 rip would be fine. A couple rips is what I'm hoping for. But a 3-box bounty with a briefcase is nice. I believe that's a little bit off on the briefcase, and there's 2 vintage cards as well on the bounty. So everybody gets a prize, and you get a briefcase for the $300 purchase. Or $295 purchase, sorry. In this product, you get the veteran auto chases, you get the buyback auto chases, the rookie autos, and of course the Bowman First autos. J.J. Weatherholt, Charlie Condon, Kevin McGonigal, Slade Caldwell, some of the big Bowman First chases in this product. James Wood as a rookie, Jacob Wilson as a rookie, Rhett Lauder as a rookie, Kobe Mayo. A couple nice ones as well. I know Mike Trout signs. We were looking at the checklist before. So we do have the Mike Trout auto possibilities. Thank you. So checklist is pretty solid here. We have the jumbo as well. If anybody wants to come in for a jumbo, we could do a jumbo box, but we got the double entries on the set break bonus for the 55 All-American for the rest of the night. There's only 31 spots left, and there's a bounty. So 55 Topps All-American is definitely a set break to get in on. Other than that, we can run this. I do have this Bowman Blaster bounty, so if nobody's looking to come in for some hobby or some jumbo Bowman Blasters, boom. And here's 55 All-American.
Why are you hitting me?
I'm not.
What did I do to
I'm
you?
not.
You can't even do this. What was that? No. You have to do it smooth. You have to be like that, you know? What do I want to happen next? Hi, Sean.
Hello, Sean. Happy. I keep
Tuesday.
forgetting what day it is. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, Sean. How are you? I forgot what day it was on the phone with my dad before. He was like, "Are you stupid?"
Oh.
It's like, "Dad, chill."
Yeah.
Kidding. He didn't say that to me. He kind of said it.
Yeah, did he?
He was like, "Oh, you mean like tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday?" I was like, "Oh, yeah. Thanks." And you tell me that I waste the thing.
I've never said that to you.
Yeah. You have.
Have I? I don't remember.
I don't want to
Have I
hear
said
it from over there anymore.
that? If I've said it, well, maybe I shouldn't have because you're right.
Yeah, I know I am.
Okay, no need for all that extra.
Yeah, I know I am.
Don't get on my nerves.
Donovan Mitchell has 42. Damn. How much of 106 is 42, Kristen?
How much of 106 is 42?
Percentage-wise. I don't fucking know.
Okay, let's see. Okay. What do you do? 106.
I think it's 106. I think it's 42. So, I think it's 42 times 106 or something like that.
No.
42 divided by 106? 39%? Does that sound right?
Yeah. It's 39%.
So he has like almost 40% of the team's points.
What?
Because he scored 42 out of the 106. That's what I'm saying.
I was like, where were you getting these numbers from?
Well, that's what I was trying to figure out, like how many.
No, I didn't know where you got the numbers from to start with. That's why I was so confused. I was like, who gave you this math to do?
The screen.
Yeah, I get to know.
Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, okay. For the Clevelands.
For the Clevelands. you got to know that team. You know who plays in Cleveland, no?
Who?
The Cavs. That's LeBron.
Oh.
That's LeBron James' team.
Oh, I was like, no.
Actually, no. I feel like you're not. Again, we're not really too into the basketball, I guess.
No, I knew the.
They've just been like an iconic team, like when we've been growing up, because LeBron was like their number one. You know, like.
Yeah. And the Indianeers.
No, that's the Pacers. That's Monty's team. The Pacers.
Pacers.
Yeah, because
Oh,
the guy Reggie Miller, you know.
I do know.
Yeah, you know Reggie Miller. He was a Pacer, so.
Oh, he was pacing himself through his career. You don't have to laugh. It's fine. I thought it was funny.
I think Reggie actually is announcing this game.
Oh,
Or
is he?
what some of the playoff games he's announcing. Maybe not this one, but I know he's announcing some of them. He's probably like, when the Pacers win, he's probably like, yeah.
That clap that all of you do.
The Yankees actually stopped playing New York after losses this year. They like used to play. They played the New York after wins.
Mm-hmm.
They would play it after losses too. But they
Mm.
changed the song to "That's Life" by Frank
Oh.
Sinatra instead after losses. That's life. That's life.
Yeah, sing for us.
That's what all the people say.
Okay, now, meow it.
No. If I sang, they would get us copyrighted. I would sound too much like it.
Would you now? We wouldn't.
I wouldn't be able to sing. That's the thing.
He's too good at singing. You heard it here first. He'd be too good at it. That's so funny. Oh, I never played that song for you. I can't now because
Which song?
the song that I was talking about yesterday.
What?
The song Gnarly.
Oh yeah, and you were like, you probably know that song.
You might have heard it.
I wish I could. I one day could spot Andre 3000 on the street.
Why?
Cause he's just like one of those like side quest characters, you know. Like he's one of those people you see and you're like, I just completed a side quest.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
I found
I
like the
saw Fetty
wizard.
Wap
I
one
found the
time.
wizard in his hut, and he's about to give me some potion that gives me like wings, you know, or something
Yeah.
type of thing. He's pretty cool.
I mean, you'd know if you met him. There's this guy that came into the store once, and he would just like, I think he was like a part of like a Facebook group or something where they would post.
Find Andre 3000.
No, not him specifically. But they would like post when a celebrity was like somewhere in New York, and they'd like go there to take pictures with them.
Yeah.
So he had a bunch of pictures of himself with celebrities and stuff.
People are crazy about that.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And like I get it, but like realistically, like I'm gonna be honest, I probably wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, the closest I ever came to being like around a celebrity was that one time that I was like 2 feet away from Rhea Ripley.
The closest I've ever come to a celebrity is when I shook Johnny Bench. He's a celebrity, I would say. Right?
Yeah. I mean, I met Raleigh Fingers. I did meet him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a celebrity.
Yeah, I met him.
Because if you're in the Hall of Fame, does that make you more like celebrity status?
I guess it's more like, I guess you're still a celebrity. You're just not, you're not a Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know, you're not like somebody that everybody knows, but like all the sports people know you.
I would consider that meeting a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like you met a celebrity.
Yeah.
I would say. Yeah.
So I mean, I would too. I'd say that's a celebrity. It's just that not everybody would know that person. But if you're like, I met Beyonce, everybody's like, oh my God.
Yeah, you met Beyonce.
Yeah, you met Beyonce.
You met Taylor Swift. Like
Oh,
that.
ooh. No.
People would probably go nuts if you had a picture with Taylor Swift. I remember one time Justin Bieber was in like some town in New Jersey. And I don't even know why I remember this. But like Justin Bieber was like around like some town around here.
Mm-hmm.
And then like these girls from my town like went and like took pictures with Justin Bieber.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like,
Now he's just like that, but
they were like going crazy. But like, yeah, he's just like, I guess, kind of normal now.
You don't know who Carrot Top is? He's like a comedian, I think. What? That's it? You don't have anything to say about it?
Very interesting looking guy. Very interesting looking
you
guy,
guys-
Smelly.
So Rob typed it into Google and he looked at him. Then he went to images and he scrolled for a little bit. He didn't click on any of the pictures and then he just closed the tab. You didn't have anything else to say when you were looking. Like no commentary.
No.
You just looked in silence for like a minute and then okay, I've seen all I need to see. Close the
It's
tab.
very interesting looking.
That's so funny.
I was also trying to decide if I like seen him before, but I've probably just seen him in like some cartoon. Like some
No.
wacky cartoon
Let's
character.
look him up again because I don't remember what he's in. I know he's a comedian, but I don't know what he was in.
We do have the 20 at 100 running tonight. 20 at 100 for the Pete Rose from Leighton.
Chairman of the board, Dennis the Menace strikes again.
This card right here. 69 Topps Pete Rose PSA 6 from Leighton. That is on the 20 at
He
100
was in
tonight.
Sharknado: The Fourth Awakens in 2016.
The Fourth Awakens.
Yeah,
The Force Awakens.
the fourth.
I bet you they got sued by.
Oh, have you?
I can't believe you didn't get an egg roll.
They didn't have egg roll. Usually I get like a combo and the egg roll comes with it.
How did they not have egg roll?
I don't know.
How are you Chinese place but don't have egg roll?
How are you Chinese place but don't have egg roll?
You know what I mean though?
I do.
That's like if I opened an Italian joint and I didn't have meatballs. You know?
I do know.
Or like if I opened like a fried chicken spot and there was no fried chicken.
Then it wouldn't be a fried chicken
Exactly.
spot. No.
Egg rolls are an essential part to the meal. I love egg rolls.
I know.
It's just such a bundle of joy. Unlike you.
Oh wow.
It's like the opposite of you.
Oh wow.
Maybe that's why you don't eat it and save it for me.
That actually kind of
because
hurts my
you
feelings.
like eat it and it wants to make you like too happy.
I'm happy when I'm not here.
But maybe you're just too happy when you eat the egg roll.
No.
So you just want to be like,
No.
I'll let Rob be extremely happy.
I hee hee and ha ha when I'm not here a lot. Like when I'm with my friends.
Typing it up on Discord.
No, when I see the friends that I have in person. I mean, I hee hee ha ha on Discord too, but
Do you?
I do.
Let's rip. Let's do some vintage wax. I got 5 left of the 85 football. I've been liking these black borders. They've actually been pretty good to us, these black border 1985 top cello packs. Let's open up these. Every single pack will come with a vintage card. These are only 40 a personal. Let's do some quick rips. Let's have some fun to end out the night. Anybody that's interested, get in on a little vintage card. Get in on a few of the bonuses. Maybe start up some other dips. Maybe start up some rips for the night. But there's the link. We'll go with a vintage card. First vintage card on one of the 85s. I got it right back here. We'll do the 68 Topps game, Ron Santo, on the first 85. You can choose yours. You can choose yours. I got to take 3 off the site, actually. Let's do it. Let's rip some 85. Get in on an 85, get in on a set break spot. You're in on a vintage card, and you're in on the set break bonus. All right, I got my next vintage card ready. As well. Donovan Mitchell has 48.
What?
What do you think?
Friends.
I don't even think I can name 48 people that I know.
Well, you know everybody here, right?
I do.
How many people is that?
Probably like a solid 15 to 20.
In the office, there's only like 8 of us.
Talk about our friends in the chat, whatever. We hang out.
Okay, so you know everybody here in the office.
No, in person, I would say. Everybody here in the office.
You know
Monty, Chuck Gilmore.
Yeah, you've met them all in person.
No, I haven't met Chuck in person yet.
I have.
But I know Chuck. We talk. We hang out.
You have your friends.
And my friends, but it's like 7 people.
Okay, so how many people do you know here?
8? You said 8.
I just made that number up.
So you, John, Layton, Sam, Dan, Elena, Wob.
Who's Elena?
Girlfriend.
Liana.
Liana. I switched up the names. I switched up the letters. Liana. Liana.
You know Crosby.
Crosby. What is that? 6 or 7 there. That's 7 after Crosby, I think.
Okay, that's 7.
So there's 7 people there. I have like my 7 friends. That's like 14.
That's
people.
14 people. You know your parents and your brother. That's 17 people.
Yeah, I don't have many family I don't have too many family members. Like, I don't have too many cousins. Decent amount, though.
Okay, so how many of those do you?
I have 3 grandparents. 20.
Okay.
I
Yeah, so
have
it's 20 people.
cousins. I have 5.
25.
And then another 4.
29.
And then aunts and uncles, I have 4, 6, 7 aunts and uncles. 9 aunts and uncles.
9. So that's 20. That's 38.
29.
No. You were already at
sorry,
29.
Were we at 29? I'm
Yeah.
lost now. J5, did you see my message earlier about the briefcase? I didn't. Like, what's up? Maybe like 30-ish people, 30 to 40 people.
Yeah, you were pretty close. If you have 9 aunts and uncles, that's 38 people.
I don't think it was. We were at that many.
We were at 29.
No, I don't think so.
We were.
No.
You said 3 grandparents, and then you said 5 cousins, and then you said 4 more. That's 29.
It's 20. 4 grandparents.
4?
No, 3 grandparents is 20.
Yes. And you had 9.
Brandon, not tonight. I actually got a nice little bonus on some Bowman hobby. So if you want to get in on a box tonight, there is a 1-day deal on Bowman hobby only today. If you want to get in on a box or 2 tonight, and we will rip it immediately tomorrow, as soon as the lunch show starts. For you. I will drop the bounty for that. And we also have a little bounty on blasters as well. We weren't able to really sell. I don't think we sold any Bowman today, but we'll sell some tomorrow.
Yeah, you were at about 30 people.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So you do know about 40 people.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was like that many. It adds up, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, because you just don't think of it like that. You think of it like, oh, a bunch of different people.
25. I can add you in for 25 on the 5-1 show. I can add you in. Mike, would you like a briefcase in those briefcases, or would you like a briefcase in the briefcases we have today? Because I believe we still have the Reds and stuff live in these briefcases from today. So you let me know. I can add you in for those, or I can get you in for one of the ones today. No, yeah, nothing much today. Tomorrow we're definitely gonna have to. We're gonna be pushing it heavy. It is gonna be release day. It is gonna be a fun product. I mean, there is some pretty nice chases, in the Bowman. Brandon, if you're interested in the jumbo, we also have the jumbo. There's only 8 boxes of jumbo. There will be 7 by the personal, maybe 8 by the personal if the by the spot doesn't end up moving at all. But the jumbo is the 3 autographs per box. We can do a nicer bonus for a personal of the jumbo if that's what you're looking for, instead of the hobby, instead of the blasters, because we also have jumbo 3 autos per box. No, you said you got one briefcase, right? I was just saying, if you would you like your briefcase to be added into the May 1st show, or in today's show's briefcases, because the May 1st briefcases don't have the reds. I think the reds were hit, so the top chases were hit, but today's briefcases haven't been opened yet, so we have the reds, like the big chases possible.
This guy at Wendy's was like, "Are your socks anime?" And I was like, "No."
No.
Remember this?
Yeah, there's animes in this moment again. What?
It's the Kamoiso
Oh, for your movie?
for my movie. What day is the 16th? What's new in calendar? Ooh.
Yeah, which number would you like? 12, 18, 27, and 33 have been taken. No, it's all right.
Ooh, I can. Look, Wob, it's happening. Acquire Macalog and access one. Yes. Ooh. How do I close this app?
Also, if anybody's coming for for some Bowman hobby jumbo, even a blaster, I got some vintage card hookups.
Oh.
33. All right, let's do it.
Wow. It's my phone. Wob, are you seeing this?
That's your phone.
That's my phone. On my computer. Can I make it bigger? I don't think I can. We can play my apps on the phone. Why did I open this?
So can you do Monopoly Go?
Let's see. Yeah. I'm Monopoly going. Oh my god. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. How do I close the app? Oh. I can see all my apps. Oh, I wanted to do my calendar. That's why I opened it. Because I wanted to see. I wanted to see what day was the 16th. The 16th is a Friday.
33 has been taken. 33 has been taken. 12, 18, 27, and 33 have been taken. $15. All right. 15 is good. All right, you're in, Mike.
Wow. This is crazy.
Is that Charles or I think that's Charles, right? Python. Is that what like the rule kind of is? Is that how they get around it, Charles? Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I'm down to rip a box before we head out tonight, late night. If anybody's coming in.
Oh, my friend's concert.
If anybody wants to get in on that hobby deal, I'm down to get in on one or two. Do a little vintage card hookup, get in on a briefcase. They are on sale for $295 a personal right now. That does make sense. See, I've kind of always wondered why people break like that day early. But yeah, the people do not get their cards for a few days after due to shipping and all that, so. I'm going James Wood, probably. If not him, Jacob Wilson looks pretty legit. Those are the two right now, at the moment at least, that look the best. James Wood and then Jacob Wilson. I'll be right back. I'm just going to the bathroom, Chris.
Okay. Okay.
Al coming in for the set break bonus. Thank you, Al.
What am I doing? Hand me that cup.
All right. It is 10 o'clock. So this is going to be like, not really like last call, but last little push here for the end of the show. Get in on the set break bonus. Get in on some discounted Bowman. Next 150 dip gets the Stockton rookie still. Once again, if anybody wants to come in for a Bowman hobby, we can get into one before the night ends here. There's the bounty. Every personal comes with the briefcase. We can even get into 1 or 2 blasters if anybody wants to test out some blasters. But the set break bonus is still live for the 59 Topps Hank Aaron All-Star. So last little push of the show here. Anybody looking to come in for some last minute rips, last minute entries into the set break bonus, go ahead. We'll get you in. I still got some vintage cards. Ooh. No, what we do, if we ripped one, I would probably wait a little bit longer to stay, because we do have longer, but if we like sold one right now, I'd probably wait until like, when do we usually open them up?
Last time you opened it.
Like 11:30,
Yeah.
11:45.
That's about when you opened
Yeah.
it.
So we'd wait a little longer. It wouldn't be like immediately. We get into it early though. But if it stays slow, we'll get out of here around like 10:15, 10:30. I feel like this side is so much faster than that side. It's insane. Even the chats come in like after sometimes, I notice.
Yeah, I think this computer is just a little bad at everything.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
Money in the bank. Win the briefcase. Cash in on Jay. Pin him. Retire with both belts to force WWE to truly start from scratch. So which belt does he have right now? And which belt does Jay have? And Cena has the more important one right now? Or does Jay have like the bigger belt at the moment? I mean, I don't know though. Would WWE fans like that? Would that be like a thing accept. Is the resurrected world heavyweight title, and the WWE title as the goes back to the 1940s. I see. So it would be like, it would really be like getting like the two top prizes, I guess, in the WWE. That's.
So why did you lie to me? What? What?
How do you say monkey in Spanish, everybody?
That's not what I was looking for.
Christian wants to know.
That's not what I wanted to know.
That is what you're.
No, I was looking up a different word, but a lot of words in Spanish have more than one meaning. So don't be nasty.
I wasn't.
You are being so.
Beckett lost my Tito 600 Wagner after authenticated. I'm very sorry to hear about that, Ben. Beckett sucks at grading my cards.
Yeah.
They haven't graded a card of mine high.
I don't like it.
Whatever, Beckett.
They see your name on the package.
No, listen, Ben, I believe you.
This is Rob. John is on vacation.
It's all right. Yelling.
I wanted to be heard.
How many T206 Honus Wangers are there even, like, authenticated?
I don't know.
Ever. That's actually, yeah. I'm all right with ripping early. I want to get into some. I definitely want to get into some of this Bowman. I'm trying to rip some. We're sticking it into Google. All right, Kristen. Stuck it into Google.
Okay.
If anybody's looking to come in for one of those hobby boxes, get a briefcase. Okay. Yeah. I see. Two blasters. Two blasters for Charles. Let's do it, Charles. I gotta go grab those, actually, don't I? So basically what the pre-sell essentially is saying is that we can pre-sell it if we had it a week in advance. But we just can't get it out to buyers for like a week later if we were to sell it a week in advance. Kristen's not listening. I'm trying to get her opinion on this.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the rest. What were you saying?
So like for the so what I'm saying, what pre-sale basically means is like if we had the product a week in advance from when it released and we wanted to sell it out a week in advance,
Mm-hmm.
we could rip it for that whole week, but we just couldn't ship it
Mm-hmm.
until that day, a week later, when it actually released, because then the buyer would receive it, obviously. Interesting. So really this whole day we could have been ripping Bowman.
Technically, yeah, because I mean we wouldn't be shipping it out until tomorrow.
Yeah, because we
anyway.
don't ship it out until tomorrow.
Yeah, we always ship next day anyway. So I mean,
Yeah.
unless you just want to.
That makes sense. It really does make sense. I mean, because we're not doing anything with the cards.
Yeah. That probably could have been a question they'd ask or like answer at the Tops conference.
Oh yeah.
You feel right?
We should have.
That should have been like something that they'd answer then.
Yeah, thank you, Charles. That is actually very helpful. That is very helpful. I mean, really for us, we usually get products like what? We usually do just get them like the day in advance. So we don't have like a huge amount of time.
No.
Let's do it. You know what? 68 Ron Santo for you, Charles. I wonder if Leighton got any of the... There was like some crazy packs at the Tops conference, apparently this year. There was like, it was like a encased autograph baseball pack or something. It's actually like pretty interesting. I mean, we looked it up. We did the research. We've questioned this a million times, and we actually finally like looked it up and like. This will be our first look, Kristen. Kristen Superfractor?
Maybe. What can you get in there? Can you fucking work? Oh my god. Everything's just here.
Lazaro Montes, greatness loading. All right, interesting insert there. Sammy Staffura, first Bowman Chrome, base. Jared Sundstrom, first Bowman Chrome, snakeskin. James Wood on the rookie. Bianca got legitimately hurt
Somebody opened it.
WrestleMania this year. Somehow their natural dress she
This guy.
broke some of her fingers. How many fingers? That's pretty scary, honestly. Kobe Mayo, Rockstar Rookies.
Yeah, I mean, this guy opened it.
Sunstrom,
Years ago.
Christian Moore. Sugano, Ben Rice, Yordan Alvarez. Jack Caglione on the VIP, very important prospect. Zaire Hope, Andrew Painter. Chuck, we did research. Now, we figured out why you can rip early is because if we rip, but we say to the customer, listen, we can't ship this out until release, we're okay. So, apparently, everything is okay with doing this, and that's why we can rip early. Now, honestly, this is the only two things we're doing, and then we're heading out, so it doesn't really matter. We don't even have too much to go through, and then we're gonna head out. I honestly don't really know exactly. Jonathan Long. Jesus Made. That's actually one of the cards we are looking for out of 150. One of the guys we are looking for. But we are about to be done right after these last few. It does look all right. It does look all right. I don't know. Do we like 2024? I actually like all the 2024 designs that they did. That's actually a good card, though. Jesus Made for the Brew Crew. All the plants will die. Good thing. I don't think we have any plants. Wait, where's our Chrome card? Do we have any plants in here? We have fake plants.
Yeah, we have fake plants.
Where's our Chrome card? We lost our Chrome card in this pack. That's weird. Ellie. Rhett Lauder. So I'm also want to figure out if we're going to see like one of those red rookies. Greatness Loading. Hagen Smith. Luis Barreo. Cubs tied it. Oh, it's an auto. It's a nice auto, too. PJ Morlando on the paper blue Bowman first for the Miami Marlins. I think that is the Miami Marlins first rounder. It is. Miami Marlins first rounder. Charles, very nice hit. PJ Morlando blue paper out of 150. 16th overall to the Fish. Very nice. Roki. Staffuda. Paper autos. What? Charlie Condon. Sunstrom. We've seen that kid Sunstrom in like 3 or 4 packs. I would think that Morlando card. There's Kobe Mayo. Andrew Painter. That is a sticker auto on the paper, so I assume that the chrome ones are the one. So the chrome would be on card. Bryce Rayner. He was kind of crushing for a little bit to start off the year. This is for Charles Hall. I just realized I'm on the last pack. I didn't even put Charles's name up to the left. It's on me. That's on me. We're missing our chrome card again. Why'd they skimp us on 2 chrome cards, Kristen? What's going on here? Petrie, Tavares, Turner, Jungle Lee, Simeon. Yeah, I think they're refractors looking too. Nothing. There would be refractor chromes. Nothing in those ones. But that was nice. These are 2 of the top chases in the product. And we saw them in our first 2 rips. Once again, these can't be shipped out until tomorrow. But we are planning on shipping them out tomorrow either way. But that's all right. No, I don't think we actually got skimped. We'll probably see that in a couple more boxes. I don't think we actually did get skimped. It's probably going to happen again. But actually, those are 2 top chases. Jesus made for the Brew Crew. He is the, correct me if I'm wrong, I will do my research on this. I believe he is the youngest prospect on the top 100 list. And he's like 17 years old or something, this kid. PJ Orlando, first rounder for the Fish in 2024. He went 16th overall to the Fish. This is number 46 out of 150 on the PJ Orlando. So those 2 boxes were actually pretty good to start us off on Bowman. Again, that's all we really had for the Bowman rips today. And then tomorrow it will be official release day, so we'll get into a ton of it, and then that stuff will be shipped out. But that was pretty cool. I actually like that. They do look nice. I think they look nice. You got white slip bags over by you?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you get labels? Yeah. All right. So we're just going to go into the set break bonus and a few briefcases, and that will end off our show. Set break bonus. Good luck, everybody. Yeah, Charles, I'm pretty sure that kid Jesus made, like, legit. He's, like, a huge chase here. Same thing with Morlando. He's also one of the bigger chases. But I'm pretty sure that Jesus made, like, if that Jesus made was the auto, his Bowman First autos, I think, are going to be a massive chase out of this product. So that's it. That's a good chrome numbered card for the Bowman First. And then you got one of the top chases on the Bowman First auto. All right. Dice roll for the set break bonus. We got a 7, lucky number 7. What's going on here? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Todd Malinowski taking down the 1959 Topps. Hank Aaron All-Star SGC 5 off the set break bonus. Todd, congratulations. briefcases. So, coming back over here. Let's do it. Lane Neiman. I think it's actually I am estimating that 2025 Bowman overall, once we get through however much, like once we get through all of it that we have here, Chuck gets through his, Gilmore gets through his, stuff like that. I think overall it's going to be one of the better 2025 rips we do so far this year. We haven't had too many. It's only been a few, but I think it will be. Well, let me think.
Yeah.
We got 2025 Heritage, 2025 Topps Chrome Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be the best 2025 rip we're going to get so far. Oh, trivia. Good call, Spelly.
Is it cold? It's 59 degrees. Oh, gee.
All right. So that was the briefcase. Going back where? Breaking view. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Trivia.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to ask a tiebreaker question?
Mm-hmm.
Can I organize this to put all the names that are like the same together?
Yeah. So right click. And then sort sheet A to Z.
Where's that?
Okay. Go out of that. Yeah. No, don't highlight the list. Just click. Right click it. Right click it. There.
Looks like Spelly. You are the winner of trivia, my friend. You are the winner of trivia tonight. I have to ask Sam what the prize was, because I'm sure he had something planned. But tomorrow, Spelly, I'm sure I'll see you, and I'll mark this down. Trivia winner. Yeah, you won with five answers correct. So I'll ask Sam tomorrow, let you know what that prize is. So there we go. Once again, thank you everybody for hanging out. We did see a first look at 2025 Bowman, but it was pretty cool. We'll get into it officially tomorrow. Some hobby, some jumbo, some more blasters. So we'll see you guys then. Until then, everybody have a great rest of their night, and I will see you guys tomorrow.